Yeah, so like my name's Myron. Currently at Yeldall Manor. I've been asked to give a testimony, but it makes me uncomfortable. But it's nice to give something back because I've come here on the bursary, so I've been funded through people's donations. So yeah, when I first started taking drugs, like I was uncomfortable myself, and they removed that, and it changed the way I feel, and I really enjoyed them at first, but then consequences come in, justification about the consequences come in, and then it just turned to literally pure consequence. Every time I used, it was just consequences, and yeah, it snowballed up into this point here. So my mum wrote me this letter, and it says, Myron, things are just never going to change, are they? You have completely gone back to your old ways. I haven't spoken to you because I can't stand you being this way. I have seen the good side of you, and that's the Myron I want back. I've had to take this drastic action so you can see I will not put up with you being like this anymore. Thomas is at a real vulnerable age, and I don't want him to think that this is acceptable behaviour, because as you know, it's not. I'm not stopping contact between you and Thomas, but you'll have to go through Richard. I'm hoping that this will be your move to turn your life around, and I don't want any more contact until you do. I love you with all my heart, Myron, but not the person you are at the moment. With me doing this, you can take paperwork to the council and say you are homeless, and they will have to find you accommodation. Please take my advice on this. Nobody is more sorry than me than that it has come to this. Please take my advice about going to rehab as well, as I don't think you can manage this by yourself. You have tried, but you just can't. Please don't just waste this and go to the houses. I don't want that. Please, I'm begging you to sort yourself out. I want my Myron back. Talk to Chris or even Dan. He might be angry, but he will help. I know he will. I love you, Myron, and Thomas loves you, and will miss you so much, so please do it. So like, when I read that, I finally realised that I was by myself on this point, and like, it finally dawned on me that I had an issue. Like a year previous to this letter, I was engaging in the 12-step fellowship, and like, I realise now from coming to Yeldall that the only reason I was going is because I wanted something from someone. So like, one, not to get kicked out of the house, or two, a job or something. So I thought if I seen I was going here, then it would paint a better picture for myself. But yeah, when I got this, like, it really affected me. And also it affected like the damage it was doing to my family as well, especially my little boy, like because I didn't really pay attention to it, so I caught up in what I was doing. It was like tunnel vision. So really took give me a moment to take a step back and realise that. So I got in contact with my friend Chris, who'd already done the programme. He was currently in the move on houses, like when I received this letter. I got in contact with him and Joseph, and like I'd met them like in the year before in the rooms, and I was doing a bit of work with them, but I kept going back out the doors, like, and using and that. So yeah, I rang Chris, spoke to Chris about this, and he got me into the Wakeland Night Shelter, and then Joseph got me the application and that as well for Yeldall, and between the two of them, they helped me get into Yeldall Manor. Like they really pushed for it, and without that, when everything come apart and like I was finally by myself, like there was no one around me apart from these two people, like that were heavily involved in Yeldall, and it made me realise like who your mates are, like, and yeah, it was important in life really. So currently, since I got back, come to Yeldall, like it was yeah, lack of self-worth. Like I thought I was a bad person, like, and I couldn't, like, I was racked with guilt and shame, like absolutely racked with it. But what Yeldall's doing for me, it's helping me separate from that, to realise that like deep down I'm not a bad person, you know, like I can be loving, I can be caring, and people around me can see it as well. It's just difficult for me to see it for myself, but Yeldall's really helped me transfer into that, and what it's given me, like, it's given me confidence, it's given me self-worth, and it's given me a future, like prospects for the future as well. You know, I'm seeing things in a different light with a different set of eyes, and it's a beautiful thing. Also, what it's doing for me as well is it's got my family back. So like I'm speaking to my mum and my son daily now. and they've heard things 1,000 times, but they've seen the transformation for me from when I've come here, and like now I'm 3 months in, like what the transformation is. It's not just like what I look like, it's how I talk to them on the phone. Like I'm not ringing her up to shake it down for stuff now, and just how I like present, and they can see it. Sister, my nan, and another major thing it done for me as well is like my younger brother. I hadn't spoken to him for like, certain circumstances for like there's probably about 9, 10 years, and coming to Yeldall, I put him on a prayer form. They have like a prayer thing that goes out monthly. Like I put him on that, and yeah, he went out, and 3 days later he rang up, mate, and he said, "I've been trying to get the courage to call you. I found out you was here, and it's given me that relationship back. You know, I speak to him like every couple of days now, and we're starting to build a relationship back up as well. And also my nan, like, dad, I've been writing to my dad who lives in America. I was sort of like, I hadn't spoke to him for ages because I was just too busy, caught up in drug addiction. And he's sending me letters back, and it's beautiful. Like, I'm starting to get a really solid foundation at the moment to work off. So thank you to everyone that's donated to the bursary, and all the staff and the current residents at Yeldall Manor. Thank you, and I'll leave it there.